A few opportunities came up. Nothing illegal. Well, nothing that can be proven to break any laws. If I said I wish someone would go away, that wouldn't entail conspiracy to murder, right? My freelance distribution experts have done their jobs. We've a direct line to our market. Apart from the greedy middlemen, of course. Excellent, excellent. I'm so glad this deal worked out for us. The U.S. has decided they don't like to drink anymore. Prohibition's just another opportunity for businessmen like you, me, and my client.
The world's at war, Presidente, and that means profits. Of course, everything means profits, but war's my absolute fave.
Good job there, Presidente. Thanks awfully. Hey, I'll say this about war. It keeps us busy with exciting adventures, hey?
I've got nothing against the big guy, but you can't sell tickets to church. I've tried. And let's face it, every penny spent on charity is a penny wasted. For-profit business is always the way to go.
God may excuse your blasphemy, child, but I've always found forgiveness the trickiest part of my religion. El Presidente, ignore this messenger of mammon and invest in for-people business.
Presidente? You have a friend? Of course, your greatness is irresistible to flatterers and yes-men. Such people disgust me.
My flock are blessed with faith, hope, and charity. And I hope I can have faith in your charity, Presidente.
We're raking it in, Presidente. I should have gotten into crime years ago. It sure does seem to pay.
Your buccaneers hanker to weigh anchor, O most fearless of leaders. If only there was a breeze.
They say war is good for business. But what's really good for business is making a ton of money without anyone dropping their bombs anywhere near you. Want to do some of that kind of business, Presidente?
Of course, business has its place. Someone has to make all the guns, tanks, and battleships. But what Tropico needs right now is a well-dressed military with more parades.
I knew I could count on you to do the right thing. Eventually. And for a price.
Pleasure doing business with you, Presidente. And I can pay you back tenfold with just a little magic.
What a great day, Presidente. A great day for making deals. And have I got a deal for you?
As convenient as it has been to have most of our citizens incapable of reading, certain judgmental nations have accused Tropico of being a backward backwater. Fortunately, it was written in a foreign newspaper, so not only did nobody here see it, they couldn't read it even if they had. However, if you decide you should like to have more citizens who could read and write, we can always throw money at the school system and see what happens. Residente, it is our responsibility to ensure that all buildings have the proper paperwork. Of course, good bureaucracy doesn't come cheap, and neither do good slush funds. Given the importance of both, we should look for opportunities to expand the building permit scheme wherever possible. Does that shack have a permit? What about that sandcastle? The possibilities are endless.
And now Uno wishes a warm welcome to any new Tropicans fresh from the immigration office. Not many people can get past the 50th round of testing.
Would any of these be of interest to you? It's all strictly above board, of course.
Excuse me, Presidente. I have a little task that you might enjoy. Let's face it, it's better to be one of the allies than one of the Axis. You get to be an ally instead of, well, an axe.
Arr! Set sail for booty once more!
Making stuff is good, isn't it? That's why they call them goods, because it's good to sell things. Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all strictly legitimate.
If you want to improve work performance across the whole of Tropico, there's nothing better than sober workers. As a fringe benefit, prohibition helps folk lose weight, suffer from fewer heart attacks, and their livers gradually recover. Trouble is, with all the gin joints out of action, people are going to be mightily bored. And it might be best not to be out on the streets at night when the hoods are shaking down the speakeasies. Work is hard, and nobody appreciates that more than you, Presidente. You've never had to do a day of hard labor in your life, and you aren't about to start now. As a show of goodwill to the citizens of Tropico, a mandatory 2-hour siesta is to be declared after lunch. It is not a great recipe for productivity, but it sure breaks up those long afternoons slaving away. With this edict, you snooze, but you do not lose. It's a crime wave, Presidente. I was smugged 3 times on my way here. I feel like a detective in a dime novel.
The plan's coming along nicely, Presidente. Now that you have law and order, we can arrest some wrongdoers.
Whoa! This crime's a thirsty business, am I right? I'm here to make you an offer you can't, you will prefer not to refuse. Looks like you're the big cheese of a crime empire, Presidente. Makes a change from politics, huh? No? Oh.
Airplanes have revolutionized warfare, yet Tropico still has no air force. An official palace statement says, learn to fly one, then we will get planes.
Good show. Not bad at all. Almost worthy of an Englishman, I'd say. Although, let's not get carried away.
You look kind of familiar.
I sometimes wonder about your final confession, Presidente. I suspect that it could take a rather long time to cover all your sins.
Another successful voyage. The hold is stuffed with mosaics.
A good deed, Presidente, performed no doubt with absolutely no thought of reward. Yeah.
Another day, another deal completed. Very nice, if I do say so myself.
It looks like you're going to need more prison space, Presidente. That's how you know it's going well.
Presidente, this bank in which the rum money sits. Perhaps we should make a completely legal withdrawal while the opportunity still exists.
Good show, not bad at all. Almost worthy of an Englishman, I'd say. Although, let's not get carried away.
I'm so glad I made this deal with you, Presidente.
Good show, not bad at all. Almost worthy of an Englishman, I'd say.